Hey everyone, it's John. It's March 3rd, 2021 as of 6:55 p.m. I'm gonna start off today just by going over the sticks real quick, aka the technical analysis of Dogecoin. So let's get to it, all right? So let's see here. The daily chart here we are seeing, let me see. Let's see MACD how it's doing so far. Okay. You can see the trend. We are still trending up slowly but surely. Let's see how it looks on the MACD here. It looks like we start to curl. Well, it's starting to turn slowly but surely. Let's see how. Well, I mean, for that, it's kind of hard to say for now. We just gotta watch and wait. Really, to be honest, there's no other thing you can really do beyond that right now. The volume today is pretty, I would say, abysmal. Let's see. We're looking at about 89.6 million. Okay, that's about the average so far. But a little lower than usual though. Let's see also. Okay, as you can see also on a daily sticker here, the high was 523, and then it closed at about 511. So that means that people are selling the top right there. And I did mention to you guys earlier in the morning today, we're gonna have a very narrow range. Anything above here, you're gonna want to sell in a short term. That's just what it looks like. And on another note as well, we're looking at this right here. I did mention the other day that this looks like a temporary, um, a possible bear flag if you're looking at it from a short perspective here. So I'll show you what I mean. Well, this thing works. Okay. So say here, from here to here is our actual candlestick here. And just for argument's sake, you see how narrow it is right now? This could be a possible bear flag. It kind of looks like an L. And but at the same token, not just what it looks like, but at the same time it's not. So it's kind of one of those catch 22s. It's like, okay, depending on how you see the cup, either half full or half empty here. I'm just trying to show both perspectives here. On a short term, it looks like kind of like a bear flag, but on a long term, it's an obvious bull flag here. So on a short term, that just means that if you're shorting, you want to short you want to borrow and sell on top and buy at a low ASAP. So that means you're not trying to hold this trade too long here. But anyways, let's go into the 4-hour chart now and to see what it looks like here. Let's see. Okay, so I made the video today at 8 a.m. today, and there's literally almost like no movement. Like this is it for the most part. In the morning, such a narrow trading range here. I mean, literally, this looked to me like this bots buying back and forth here. I can't imagine anyone's really day trading this. If you are, hey, God bless you, man. I know I wouldn't personally. It's just too narrow. It's not really worth the risk reward. And plus the fact that we're in the middle of the range here. I've been mentioning to you guys for quite a few times. If you're listening, this is gonna be our trading range for here, right? And you see that right here where my mouse cursor is right here. We're literally in the lower middle of the range here. So it's kind of like no man's land. This kind of where you want to buy and do a swing trade, or just don't do anything because in the middle it's easy to break up or break down, and you can get caught either way, shorting or going long here. So I didn't buy anything today personally because it's the way it was, and I was at work, so I couldn't really check it out. So let's go to the 15-minute here and see what. Well, yeah, let's go to 15 minutes right here and see what we can see. Any kind of patterns here. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's go to the MACD. See what it looks like real quick. Oh wow. Okay. So I did mention before earlier today, well, not earlier, but maybe a few minutes ago, I mentioned that this could be a possible bear flag here, and it's kind of reflecting here. You see the 15-minute chart? It keeps doing cycles, right? But these cycles are in the bearish area here, so that isn't really a good sign for a short term here. So that tells me that oops, this chart pattern here isn't very strong. So I'm thinking that we're gonna move it on downside soon. But let me just try to see if I can see anything here. Let me try to zoom in, zoom out, see if there's any kind of pattern here. So I see a trading range, which is gonna be like, oops, here you go. I'm seeing this trading range here for the most part for a short term here. If you don't bang around here, this is how you make some money. Just it kind of goes up and down, up and down. But now it's kind of staying here now, so that's a little bizarre. Um, Very narrow trading range today. So let's see what the volume can tell us here. Let me zoom in there and let's see if we can, I guess, see anything here because this chart pattern here isn't very strong. It just, to me, honestly looked like this bot's trading back and forth today. All right, let's see. Okay, so we're seeing a few buy signals. All right, let's see. Five, five, four, four. Okay. So to me, it looks like somebody's accumulating. Honestly, it really looks like someone's accumulating. Who, I don't know, or how many people are doing it, I don't know. But yeah, usually when you see kind of big buys, it looks like someone's accumulating. And obviously, the Dogecoin is pretty cheap, so it's pretty easy to accumulate. I mean, for the normal whale there is out there in the world, it's like pennies for them, kind of like a penny stock for them for the most part. So it's easy to manipulate in that sense. Mm, okay. Yeah, guys, I'm not seeing much of a pattern here. It is trading in a very narrow range here, so not much to report tonight. Um, but but if we were to be looking at a really short time from here, what this looks like to me currently is a possible um, descending triangle here. So soon we can possibly see a possible breakup based on that. Usually descending triangles are bullish, but we're seeing the 15-minute chart here only consolidate and make a bunch of cycles on the shorter time from here, and it's kind of very erratic on a bearish cycle as well. Usually, you kind of see more of this right here, right? These longer strokes right here, but here you kind of see back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you can see that's kind of indicated by the volume here and these spikes, and then it gets sold out real quick for a low volume trade to bring it back down. So it looks like to me again like a descending triangle here. Based on this, I think we may see some possible downside in the morning, and or in the morning tomorrow on March 4th, 2021. Just by looking at this right here, and then there'll be more accumulation. If that happens, I'm ready to buy some too in the morning. If that happens, yeah. All right, guys. So again, as always, leave a comment below. Let me know what your trades are. Let me know how you're feeling about this here, and I'll do my best to respond to you guys each and every comment here. Of course, subscribe and like because it really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay. All right. Bye.